Isn't it fun when you find out there's no card in your camera after you recorded the record player? So we have 12 record players to test. One you just missed out on, let's not talk about that anymore. Here is the second one. It's an Alice, it's a subdivision of Philips. I bought it at a thrift shop. It was supposed to be tested and working, of course it wasn't. Cartridge was dead and the whole mechanism just didn't run properly. It does now, it stops and it starts and all of the speeds work fine. And yeah, it's a fun little machine with a really cool design, I think. I love the blue on this sort of fabricy, leatherette-y thing with a metal frame around the speaker. It sounds quite aggressive. But it does work. Shouldn't play too much because music rights, but all of the speeds work. It's very light, as you can see. And it's just a really cool looking machine. It's the RS3222, and I hadn't actually seen it before, but as you can see it's fully functional and ready to go. We got ourselves a cute little carrying case. It's actually really tiny. Isn't that amazing? Now here is a thrift shop find, and believe it or not, I actually bought it for the stylus because I need the stylus for another thrift shop find. There is a belt at least. Someone has been greasing it on places where it shouldn't be greased, so that's a bit worrying. Old belt on there. Clean your pulleys, people. Like once every year is fine. Belts deteriorate and they will leave residue on your pulley. I think you have to press start for the lift to work. Yep, there we go. So that's working. I don't hear anything yet. I do. Well, that's fine. I'm going to grab this stylus. I'm going to put another cartridge on this one. There's also grease on the cartridge. I have no idea what they've been up to, but the machine seems to be working fine. And you will understand in a second why I needed that stylus. And this one needs that stylus, and it came without a stylus. Now normally I wouldn't take these without a stylus because they're actually relatively expensive, something like 20 euros or so. But since there was a stylus on the other one, and since the other one does have a replaceable cartridge, I'm just going to put another cartridge on that one and get this one running with the stylus that's on the Akai that we just saw. Doesn't run, probably because there's no belt. There is actually, oh god. Yep. There's your belt. I really don't want sticky mess on my platter because it's kind of tricky to get off. So, one more year and this would have been a massive issue. This is the original brown belt. So, actually it did quite well. This is a bit on the tight side, but it should be good enough to test if it works at all. Yeah, it is too tight. But it works. Let's see. Where's my mat? Oh, under the record, of course. Yep. Whoop, that's the tight belt for you. That's perfect, actually. Okay, let's try. Oh, it's not perfect because the lift is up. Okay, so that's the issue with this one, the lift. Other than that, it's working, so that's good enough in my book. We'll get there. This is going to be fine in the end. Here's a Philips FP146, and these are very undesirable for reasons I never quite got, because I think they're quite cool. Well, that's it. Doesn't run on 33. I think it may be a belt issue. I'm gonna reject this one. Okay, the belt is actually just there. So I think like a dirty switch may be the main issue here. Let's see if we can get it running otherwise, because it seems to work now. But that's not 33 RPM, I can tell you that just by looking at it. It does make you wonder though. A and B? Why wouldn't you put 3345? It says A and B. It seems consistent, but I have my doubts about that switch, so I'm going to preventively clean that, because you can just feel that it could give it a hard time otherwise. Clean, speed, switch. Well, I already looked at this one before and I thought I got lucky with the belt, but no, they just put a new belt on it without cleaning the other one off, so this one's now toast. And yeah, it obviously has a lot of old belt residue, so I'm going to give this a... Oh god, it's on my pants now. Well, usually the washing machine can fix that. I'm going to give this a clean and hope that I can test it with a new belt. This is actually an RS machine, another Philips. I'm not sure which model number Philips sold it as. I think that's a 202. I'm not sure. See, why wouldn't you clean it off? You can, people, you can understand that this is not going to work. Jeez. Also, there's a dampening material in the central platter, like this platter bit, and it's all deteriorated as well. Right. So I just found that that foam is actually held in place with a layer of double-sided tape. I also just found that I should probably put my camera a bit higher. I will do that in a second. So the residue of the foam, which is now gone anyway, can be easily peeled off, which is a bit of a treat. Ah, it's good tape though. I mean, this is like 50 years old. Comes off in one piece, but not easily. Here we go. That works as intended. Good. Then we're going to need a platter. Do I have a Philips stylus in here? I think I may. Or am I all out of... Oh, here's an entire cartridge with the stylus. That should work as well. I think I'm out of Philips styluses otherwise. Oh no, there's another one. Cool. Actually, usually... That doesn't work then. Okay, so we got a buzz. And I'm not quite sure if that is because... oh, this is actually bent. It's not supposed to be like that. Ah! That just fell out. Well, that explains a thing or two. I hope I still have one of those head shells. I should. This is the correct one. I should be able to just shove this cartridge in the right way up. It's better, but it's not gone. This is dead. Oh! Built-in preamplifier! That's cool! That's great! Is this gonna work? Oh, it is. It's got a built-in preamplifier. That's so cool. Built-in preamp. Should remember that. Good. So we got that. Someone once paid 15 euros for this, it appears, which is a good deal. That's a very solid price. If it works, comes with a bag, for whatever reason. Why would you... A rubber band around the bag, rubber band around... Well, a really old rubber band, let's ditch that right away. Around the cables, and yeah, a 15 euro price tag. Does it do... Of course it doesn't. Probably no belt. Please no belt nest this time. Oh, wait. Something's up. Oh, that's not right either. Oh! I get what's wrong. Part of the automatic return is missing. Or automatic start. There's holes in the platter to sense the automatic start, and it doesn't sense anything, so it just goes, oh, that must be 7-inch then. There's just bits of this record player missing. Yeah, that one's gone. So this has no audio wire, but I do have a contraption to fix that, so I will untangle this later. Let's see if it works at all. That's 33 for you. Can you see the pitch LED? I'm not sure if you can see, but there's little LEDs here. See? Cool, right? I'll show you whether it's the correct pitch. I'm not even sure how it knows, but it's correct. It also responds to the platter. So if you hold the platter, well, actually, see, it goes down. I sort of dig it. It's cute. It's not very precise, of course, but it's good enough. To my surprise, we got 2 channels, but the stylus is dead as a doo-doo. It just keeps auto returning. Me and automatic returns, it's always an issue. I really don't like them at all. So it worked before, I'm not sure why it's not working now. Oh! Anti-skate's off as well, it doesn't... Here we go. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff wrong with this one. Nope, this is not gonna happen. Oh, that's a pity. It works fine otherwise, but the anti-skate's way off and other weird stuff. No. I have seen a lot of Onkyo record players, but I've never seen this very simple one. The CP1011F, but I already like it. I generally really like Onkyo record players. I think they are way underrated, and someone put a way too long cable on this record player, which is not something you should do. Also, wait a second, there's a different cable here. Okay, no, this is the cable, so this is original, that's good. Okay, you just get bonus speaker cable with this one. Let's plug this in. We have this adjust indicator, I'm not quite sure what it does yet. It's on 17 inch, so it should stop somewhere there. That's very optimistic. And of course it's going to stop right away. No, it's not. This has lost it. I don't think there's much left of the stylus. But there is a stylus, obviously. Let's adjust quickly. No anti-skate. No anti-skate. Speed adjust. Oh, cool, look at this. Let me see if I can show you. It's got three little... Yeah, of course that happens. Can you see those three little LEDs? Yes, you can. See, it's red, it's centered. Oop. That works. Okay, cool. Not sure if it means anything. No, it's not in any way attached to the platter, so that may be way off. The other hole... Knob still centered. I mean, this is not a hard thing to do for anyone, but of course people wouldn't find this out. So that 33. So we got 45, 33 working perfectly. Auto start and cartridge, because I'll be exchanging the cartridge. But I am curious what this is. HOL0. Hole 0. Never heard of that. Don't think that's actually a brand. Let's Google it. That's not the correct stylus, is it? No. There you go. Hoi 0, hole 0. No idea. Oh, I'm moving the wrong way. Looks familiar, but no idea what from. There you go. Gewisse. Good mechanic. Thumbs up if you know that video. This has an issue with its dust cover. Not sure if adjustable. It has a belt. It has the platter, the mat the wrong way up. I'm still not sure how people manage to always do that. These are all adjustable, so the hinges are shitty. They always do that, don't they? We got sound. Yep. Always work. These are really good machines, actually. There could be an issue with the speed switch. Let's see if it switches speeds nicely. That's 33, spot on. Yep. No 45. There we go. Dirty speed switches on these are a mess. Okay, it does 45, but I do need to clean that speed switch. But first, let me show you something, guys. Are you ready for this? Straight out of 1983 or so? Oh yes. Oh yes. And then everything was new. Never touched, so I'm not gonna touch it. I can't bear to touch it now. And same for this little thing telling me that the anti-skating is pre-adjusted at 1.25, which means absolutely nothing. So here's a bit of a classic. It's a Marlux MX, I don't even know. 56? Yes, 56. And, ooh, is it not missing? That's amazing. That's just great. We have a 0 belt. We have, oh god, maybe just in time. Oh boy, oh this is not good at all. Give me paper towel. I will need it. I will definitely need it. Ah, God. Oh no. It's all stuck to the automatic return. This is going to be a hell of a job. It's also all around the motor pulley, of course. And it doesn't even taste nice. How's the platter? Oh my... I put that on my pants. I thought it was clean, but it's not. Oh jeez. Well, here we go. Nothing's too nasty for nasty. Not sponsored, by the way, by anything. I mean, who watches this? But it does work. I'm sure there's alternatives that work as well, but I've grown to love this stuff. Even though if you clean too much, it actually ruins your hands completely. It's quite aggressive. Bit too big, I think, but should be good enough to test if it works. Actually, that feels alright. Maybe that's the right size after all. So, do we get... Well, we won't get any signal if I don't plug it in. Oh, this has a separate wire. Oh, whoa. Is this the Akai system where you have to... Yes. No stylus, probably. Now, the stylus is slightly too far gone for testing. Yep. It's not even that it's worn, it is that it's... Well, I'm not sure what happened, but it's very sad. Okay, I found something on the next record player we'll be testing, but it is... The stylus is also bent. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but there's one way to find out. Ooh, that's very heavy. Wait. Okay, it's still very heavy actually. That's floating. Okay, let's go for 2 grams. Not going on 45. Not going on 45. No, so that belt's not correct. Auto return. As I said, this record player will be flawless otherwise. I need to fix this switch because it's probably loose and I can just rotate it, see, endlessly, which is not very useful. It's supposed to do just that. Not bad at all. And let's see if cut works. I mean, it works if you don't push it too far, but obviously you would, because you're like, ah, stop, and then you rotate it around, which is a pain in the ass. So we'll need a cartridge, and I'll need to fix this. Oh, I need another belt. It didn't go to 45. Let me fix that actually. We have a very exact 33. That's impressive. And a very exact 45. You know what? I think this is an underrated record player. Stop. Switch. Well, that's a knob rather than a switch, but whatever. We got a problem. That's my last sheet. Shit! Look at this. It's actually not that bad. What happened here? Whatever happened, it's gone now. I think that was coffee. I appreciate that. It's not even heavily scratched or anything, just a little polish, and this will be good as new, again, except for the tear. It's such a bit. At least I can put it back in its place. I probably don't have super glue anymore. So what's fun about these things is that the most impressive record players always come last, because they are supporting the pile. You don't put the big ones on top. So here is a Scott, and great God, it's massive. Okay, so for reasons I don't quite get, my screen went off, but I think it was actually recording, like the screen I'm using to monitor all this. I guess it's called a monitor. And I'm sure you're happy to know that the belt that was on the Philips record player, that they just put on there, despite it being gooey, I gave it a clean and it is fine now. So I don't have to throw that away. He says and throws it away. Speed selector, that's a very elaborate switch, isn't it? Look at that. The travel is massive. I think I just made it auto stop. Yeah, that works. This belt feels quite alright. I'm not sure if it's going to switch speed, but at least it should run with this belt. if you plug it in. Ah, that is an issue. So the spindle is turning with the... I hope you can screw this. How does this come off? It is working, but it's not a lot, so I will open it up and check if I can make it a bit more aggressive, because this is not a lot. There you go. So except for that slightly loose axle, which is okay, like the tube, and the anti-skate, I think it should be a bit more aggressive, but it does work. Except for that, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this one. Anti-skate appears a bit weak. Here we go. What is this even? Okay. Specialized mental health. I have no idea where I got this pen, but maybe it's a hint. Too much record players, can't be good for you. That's that, guys. That's all the record players for today. I'm going to work on them after I edit the video. So let's start editing. Okay, I lied. I'm not editing yet. I'm opening it up. There's actually a sticker on the bottom, which is the reason I'm recording again. It tells you to prevent electric shock, do not remove back cover, blah blah blah. And then it says printed in Japan. I think they're talking about the sticker. That's very specific, but it's what it says. So there you go. The sticker telling you to not open it is printed in Japan, and I'm going to ignore the living daylights out of it.